Ms. de Zulujeta, you have officially started your observing mission here in North Macedonia about the local elections. What exactly is the long-term team observing right now?
As you say, we started work. We already have 20 long-term observers in the field, and they have begun reporting to us. Our objective is our mandate, which is to assess the conduct of the elections. That means the whole campaign, and as well as the media and the legal framework for its compatibility with OSCE commitments and with international standards and also with national law.
There have been some kind of changes in electoral code lately in North Macedonia that political parties have addressed, like ODIHR recommendations. In what level are ODIHR recommendations here in Macedonia implemented? What is the key change that has to be done so we can have a more democratic process?
We have been working in collaboration with North Macedonian authorities. That is to say, we have been observing elections in this country since the very beginning, since the first. So we have a long list of recommendations have been made over time. Some have been addressed, and some are still outstanding. Which is the key at this point in time would be difficult to say, but I think because there have been so many changes over time, what remains important recommendation on the part of OSBE-ODIHR is that this electoral code is coherently assembled into one consistent law, because the amendments have come separately over time. They are not all consistent with each other. We have a whole new and important bunch of amendments, which were just passed last week. It was a surprise for us, perhaps for most people, that it would happen before elections. Some of them address ODIHR recommendations. We will have to assess whether and how they are implemented. Some of them it will not be possible to, because they arrive too late to be actually effective in this election.
North Macedonia is going to have biometric voting for the first time in these elections. This is not a method used in the developed countries. Do you think this is going to reduce the voting abuses?
It's hard to tell. It's designed to, I think, increase public confidence. And if it achieves that result, that would be a positive outcome. It appears to have already reassured a number of stakeholders who had, whether with justification or not, I cannot say, misgivings about the electoral list. And so this, if it addresses concerns and it increases public trust, that would be a positive development.
Your personal opinion, do you think we will have a successful biometric voting, considering that we didn't have a pilot project about this?
Well, that's what we're observing. Naturally, we were aware of this important change, and we came with our reinforced team specifically to be able to follow this aspect of the process. And for us, as for the voters and the participants in this election, it's something we'll have to wait and see.